Moving on, Tibetan exiles in India's Himachal Pradesh say they are staring at uncertain future over the advancing age of the 14th Dalai Lama, with questions on succession looming large. Tibetans fear that Beijing will try to impose a reincarnation of its choice. Tibetan political leader Penpa Tsering has said that the community has been in talks with over 24 countries to undermine China's stance.
But the selection process will be purely religious, and it will be His Holiness alone who will be responsible, or who will entrust people to look for His reincarnation.
We are scared because He's our Guru. He's everything to us and we're nothing without Him. We pray every day for His long life because we Tibetans have nothing without Him. Without Him, we're nothing.
This comes on the heels of a U.S. delegation's recent visit to India to meet the Dalai Lama. The 7-member group of American lawmakers reiterated support for the Tibetan population in India. Washington diplomats also held China accountable for violating human rights in the Tibetan region. The former Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, was a part of the delegation. The U.S. Congress this month passed a legislation called the Resolve Tibet Act, calling for a peaceful resolution of the dispute over the status and governance of Tibet. It also calls on Beijing to resume dialogue with the Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama. The act empowers the State Department officials to actively and directly counter disinformation about Tibet. It rejects claims of China that Tibet is a part of China since ancient times. The legislation pushes for negotiations without preconditions between the Chinese government and the Dalai Lama or his representatives, or the democratically elected leaders of the Tibetan community. It affirms State Department's responsibility to coordinate for a negotiated agreement.